Hello, I'm Dr. Caldwell with Phoenix Mobile Veterinarians, and today we're going to be taking a tour of our hospital at 8989 East Via Linda in Scottsdale. Let's take a look. So just to give you a little history, Dr. Fernire and I started this hospital back in 22. In early 2023, we signed the lease on this hospital that we're about to go through, and we opened our doors back in January of this year in 2024. So we're going to go through a big tour. We're really proud of this place, and we're excited to show you. So let's have a look. So when we're in our lobby, you can see that we have 3 exam rooms, 1, 2, and 3, and they're all set up pretty similar, and I'll show you what I mean by that. In each of the exam rooms, we're going to have a collapsible table, and so we're going to be able to put it down. So for our small dogs, our cats, we're going to be able to do the exam right here. For our larger animals, we're going to do the exam on the ground. Now, we're going to be doing a complete physical exam, meaning we're going to be taking a temperature, a weight. We're going to be looking in their eyes, their ears. We're going to be looking at that mouth to see if we have any dental disease. We're going to be listening to their chest, their heart, their lungs, everything else like that. But I want to show you back here because this is where the fun stuff happens. So this is our treatment area, and these are our wet tables. We have 2 wet tables, and by wet table, I mean that they have a sink attached to them. This is where we're going to be doing a majority of our procedures, including our dental cleanings. Now, when an animal is under anesthesia, what we do is we put them up here on the table, and then for our dental cleanings, we have our dental cleaning unit right here. But what's really neat is we have the wall-mounted x-ray, and so we're able to bring this over, and we're able to take x-rays of the mouth. Now, you've probably heard me say it before, but dental x-rays is really where we're going to be able to determine if there's dental disease. We're going to be able to look underneath the gum line in dogs and see if they have a tooth root abscess. In cats, we're going to be able to tell if they have a resorptive lesion. So the dental x-ray, it's a completely invaluable piece of equipment that we have here in the hospital. Now, in addition to our 2 wet tables, we do have a dry table right over here. Dry table, meaning that it doesn't have a sink with it. And this is where we do pretty much everything else. You know, anything that needs clipped and cleaned, flushed. If we need to prep a patient for surgery or anything else like that, we can right here. That brings us to our master board right here. This is where we keep all of the information for our pets that are in the hospital that day. It has all of their relevant information, and so every team member can be up to date on everything that we're doing with them. Right back here, we have one of our kennel banks as well, so we keep our animals here during the day. And then we have our prep area right over here. So when we're doing a sterile procedure, dental cleanings are not sterile procedures, but if we're doing any other type of sterile procedure, that's when we use this area. So we wash our hands. We actually have a foot pedaled sink, and so we don't have to touch anything. So it's just one more way to keep us nice and clean for the surgery itself. We have all of our PPE. So we have our caps, our gloves, our masks. We have our gowns as well. Now, right here is where we have our surgery suite. We're not going to go in there because we like to keep the door closed as much as possible. But as we work our way back to the x-ray room, we're going to pan in there so you can see everything that we have. Now, this is our full body x-ray unit. This is really neat. It's a digital x-ray machine, meaning that once we take the image, it pops up instantly on the computer. So long gone are the days of having to develop the x-ray film. So if we ever need to take an x-ray of the bones or the chest or the abdomen, we absolutely can, and we'll have results within seconds. But now let's go over here to the other prep area that we have. So anytime that we go into surgery, we want to make sure that we have the appropriate equipment, and we want to make sure that the equipment is sterile. So we are able to wash and wrap all of our packs right here. And then with our autoclave, this is when we sterilize everything. Once the packs are sterilized, we place them into our pass-through cabinets. Now, this is an additional way to keep the surgery suite clean. We have 2 sets of doors on here, so we're able to place materials and equipment in, and then the surgery people in the surgery suite can grab it there. So once again, the less we open the door, the cleaner we keep that area. So really nice piece of equipment to have. Now, when we come back here, we come to the pharmacy. Now, in the pharmacy, we have our fridge for all of our refrigerated medications and our vaccines. We have everything that we need to prepare our blood samples, so our centrifuge and everything like that. We have a microscope if we need to take a look at anything under there. And of course, we have the large working pharmacy that you can see right here. Now let's go through this door here. And as you can see, that leads us right back to our lobby. So we're really proud of this hospital. Everything that you saw Dr. Fernara and I planned and picked out specifically for the best thing for this place. But on behalf of myself, on behalf of Dr. Fernara and the entire Phoenix Mobile Veterinarians team, thank you for taking the tour with us today.